can't hear anything, so please excuse us for that. And we're up and running. Hello, seashells. Now, which seashells is this? Is this from the Bronx or?
Can you guys hear us?
She has. Try to figure out what that second symbol is. It's a little hard to tell.
It's a butterfly and a something.
Very good. Good morning. Sorry about the delay here. We
It's Julie's fault.
It is because I left my the plug for my computer at home. Anyway.
Okay, they say they hear us.
Okay, it's working well. Very good. We can't hear anything, so please excuse us for that. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually today. Anyway. Yes, we haven't really talked about themes today. I was listening to my stuff this morning.
It's about computers and wires. That's what we've talked about.
Good to see you.
We'll let the theme emerge on its own here.
Yeah, and actually because usually we're on different sides.
Don't worry, be happy. That's our theme.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot about that lately. About what's been coming my way is everything in the past is dead, gone, doesn't exist anymore. No reason to feel bad about anything for any reason. You're just torturing yourself if you do. I saw a cute thing on Instagram this morning. A little gal is asking a mentor, how much disrespect should I expect from people that I'm around? And he said, he looked at her and said, how much poison should you take to die?
Ooh.
It was great.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting on. We didn't even have a chance to look at our Facebooks and get them set up because we couldn't hear anything. Anyway, so we're doing that. Oh, we are on. It does say we're on, so that's great. It just popped up now. You guys are even before our own information popped in. Okay. Do you guys have any questions or things that happened to you this week that
interesting experiences like from the other side?
Yes, what has happened with you this week? A message from Archangel Gabriel would be good. Yes, he will definitely be here.
Oh, they've got messages.
Lots of messages.
They've been talking to me a lot about me, like clean up my act.
Well, Seashell wants to know what's message for her.
Oh, well, we can do that too. Let me tune in. Do we have one Seashell on here or two?
There's one. The same pictures. Yeah, you look at these.
As
long as that's the same,
I was looking at
you're the same person.
All right, Seashell, you're up. What do you... Let's see what we got. Seashells by the seashore, of course. It's interesting. They're saying the waves are very high. Let's go with the seashore theme. They're set. Here's what. The storm is over. The sea is calming. You can relax a lot more. I see you taking a deep breath and going, ugh. It's finally gone, kind of thing. Something's just ending in your life to your benefit or to your closure is what I think I'm getting. But definitely they're showing me a seashore setting, like at dusk, as the sun is setting on a, shall we say, a difficult situation for you. But there again, the seas are calming and you come through shining and they want you to look at the skies and the sun will come up tomorrow kind of thing. The worst is over for you.
I start singing songs.
Do what?
I start singing songs when you say, sun will come up tomorrow.
We got to get your red hair if you're going to sing that one.
Oh, really?
That was from Annie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, she was a little girl. Yeah. My favorite place, I think, is by the beach. Is to be by the beach.
Beaches are fun, except they're in California.
Well, she's in the Bronx side.
Oh, cool.
Bronx side of, in other words, New York side of the world.
Christine. Hello, Christine. So who is, firstly, Seashell's talking about, firstly, let him know I love him very much. Who are we?
Gabriel.
Oh,
Archangel Gabriel. He already knows that. He's standing in front of you. He's with us.
I thought she was enamored with me.
I'm
There's-
sure she is.
There's that ego again.
What have we told you?
Your ego is not my amigo.
Even my my heart chakra is laughing. I mean, it's like, hold on, dude. It's and they're saying Archangel Gabriel is saying that you have a lot of divine love, and yes, Mr. Ted, you can. You have a lot of divine love. There's a lot of fire in your heart chakra right now because it's coming in loud and clear. So embrace your divinity, your divineness. And she goes, not the ego.
Oh, wait, you guys working backwards. We're coming in from the bottom here, right?
Yes, we're coming in from the bottom
Oh,
because
I'm
this
trying
is
to
me.
read the up. Okay, gotcha.
Hello, Victor. And Ted wants a reading. And
Ted's
Victor
on
wants a
there.
reading. Lewis is in.
Ted, your whole
Oh,
life
my
is a reading.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Victor.
We have more guys online than we do the girls right now.
That's interesting.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
First time, I'm just saying. Sorry to
Lewis
get into
Black.
this. I've been listening to a book that has Southern
Oh,
speech,
good.
so I get into that. Yes, Lewis Black. Good
Not,
morning,
not the ego. LOL. Peace.
Game.
Well, who we got? So Shisha, are you happy with your message?
Okay, I'm getting more for her. They're saying embrace your divinity. A lot of us don't really realize how much strength we have, and that forget the manpower, dude. No, it's woman power. Sorry, it is nowadays. I know there's manpower in here right now. So there's four guys, 3 girls. Okay. Anyway.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
I'm cuter sitting on this side than on that side
I think you do better with the coloring over there.
with the blue. Oh, with this color. Yeah. Just saying. It's observation.
And I'm fitting into the blue today. I have another shirt on only because I wanted to wear some green today, but I'm wearing green all
that's
week
right.
because it's St.
St.
Patty's
Patrick's.
week. But okay, anything else? I believe you is what Seashell says to you. So divinity, anything else? Work on that unconditional love for yourself. You have it for your
I can see
child or children. I think it's at least just one.
she's exhausted emotionally.
Yes, she's been through a ringer. So did things get better after last week? Indeed, it's at least 2 ladies in the background now, feeling them. Wow. Okay, good. Hello, Tina Shelton. Now we've got it even. Just being silly. Don't mind me. I'm just saying. Okay.
And we got Christy. Christy, did you have a
I'm
question?
still dealing with the school.
Oh, you're still back
okay.
there? I'm sorry.
Have you gone back to? Have you gotten a hold of the police and all that? And yes, we'll get to that in just a minute, Louis. And you had asked her to get a hold of the other parents of the class that her
this is the school. Oh, okay.
daughter was in.
Now I'm keyed in. Yeah, I was anxious for her to find some cohorts that were in the same mess.
Yeah, that's what he want. Did you talk to? It was your daughter, right? That needed to write. You needed to write down the names of the parents of the kids. It's not the end yet. Right, Victor. Let me put that up there.
You're still. I'm hearing the word "still mount your cause." You've got to go out there and scan the neighborhood.
Yeah, because right now they don't have any evidence. The report has been filed, but now she's got to get the evidence.
That means wire your kid.
There is an older female that is close to you, and she's older, and it's like she's trying to stop you from moving forward, but no. They're covering for him. Yes, I figured this school would be covering for him. And the more I see him, the more I'm getting upset because it's not enough. Right. Also, Archangel Gabriel's great. He's going to help you with the communications and with that, but call in Archangel Michael too. Okay, but there's a female entity that is bothering you, that is negative on this. She's kind of close to you. She's older than you. It's almost like grandmother. She might be a babysitter. It could be a mom for you. It could be a mom, but she's here on this side, and she's causing problems about this issue. She wants you to let it drop. It could be, if the principal is a female, it could be her, but it's somebody closer to you than a principal, I would think. So just because. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. Wow, that is interesting. But I'm feeling she's got a lot of negativity. You need to let go of that. That is not yours. Drop it. Um, Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Of course, I might picked up on one of the girls' energies. I do see like movie one is screaming. Okay, let me put that up there. Sorry, I'm reading it and not putting it up so everybody can read it. Yeah. So with this negative energy from the children's grandmother, um, you need, while Archangel Michael is around, ask them to cut the cord between you and this person, because you don't need that negativity. And remember, you are stronger than that. You're doing this for your kids. And no, I never spoke to Laura about this. It doesn't matter. It's her negativity that's coming to you. It's coming to you. She's angry about to you. She's angry at you for some reason, but it has nothing to do with you. It's all about her negative energy, and she's
Trigger points.
yeah. She's throwing it at you, whether you feel it or not. I can feel it. So cut the cord between you and her, and just let her ride out. And they're also telling me if you have a selenite wand, is just to use it clockwise, and then just take the energy away and throw it away from you. Not the wand, just the energy gets thrown away. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Stop contact with her. Since yes, she's negative, and I feel that. Yeah, and she's still throwing negativity out to you. Somehow she's found out about this, and she's attacking you for it. Not throwing her energy, negative energy, to whom it should be directed, is the words they're saying to me. It should be going to, I don't even want to say his name because he's not worth it. It needs to go to him, not to you. Oh, no, never shut up. Because if it's to you, if somebody did something wrong to you, they're going to do it to others because they feel they're going to get away with it. And right now, no matter what Victor says about manpower, and Lewis says it's all about the divine feminine. And so grab a hold of your divinity and be strong enough for all your family. You are the, like I said last week, you are the Love Riot warrior. You're the warrior that's going to fight for freedom and stand for love. And that's what your kids need, that. Yeah. Her negativity has nothing to do with you. That's why I'm saying. But that's old. Yeah, let it go. Let anything she did in the past, it's in the background, it's in the rearview mirror. You've driven off, and it's long gone behind you. Yeah. Well, and that's why I'm saying she's sending you negativity. That's probably why you dreamt of her last night, okay, or yesterday. And they're saying be at peace with who you are and with the ending of that other relationship. She has nothing to do with you now. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And watch Frozen. That's always fun. Because, I mean, and this will help you. What they're saying is you're releasing her negativity will help you in the upcoming time dealing with the school and other things. Yes. The school is covering it up and even told me why didn't my child walk out of the classroom. Oh my goodness.
I hope you recorded that.
Yeah, I hope you recorded it too. And if you didn't record it, write it down now. Put the date, time, who you spoke to, everything. You need to write it down. And it wasn't just your child who was affected by this. It was others as well. Yeah, I know she's changed classes, but you need to possibly look at new school. That's what I'm getting. You need a
private one. Expensive.
Well, not necessarily private, but away from this.
Start putting some posts out.
Start putting what?
I was wondering if she could. Of course, if you start putting posts about it, you could get sued for
slander.
Slander, yeah.
Well, it's not that you're seeking.
Wait.
Okay,
Why is she seeing this man and her daughter? Where? Physically together?
They're at the school.
Or in her dreams?
Yeah, what he's asking if you see the man and your daughter at the school together, or what's going on with that.
Maybe she mistyped here or something.
And she might say, I feel that. Yeah, it's her last year of that school. Okay. And you've got a few more weeks to go. Put a bubble around her every time she goes to school.
Yeah, send angels with her.
Yeah. She's got a guardian angel around her too, and so do you. But again, the teacher, Cecil, is avoiding me. Of course he's going to avoid you. I wasn't going to say his name. You already did. He's not worth a name, just saying.
Yeah.
I feel creepy just thinking of him before you had a name. And then when you have the name, it's like, that's even worse.
There was a movie. It was originally a Scandinavian movie that they made. There were two of them and made something about a dragon. Anyway, this gal gets molested by this man. She gets even with him by going back and acting like she wants more. And she tases him when he opens a door. And she tattoos on his forehead something, rapist or something.
Oh, wow.
To get even with him.
Wow, that is something.
So you might consider that.
Yeah, he's probably afraid of that. He might have seen that movie.
What was the name of it? It was a good movie. It had the current James Bond guy in it. Something or other dragon.
Oh.
I loved it.
Oh, something dragon?
I loved her revenge at the end. I've got Christy Askin back here.
Yeah.
Christy, are you around?
I'm trying to get. Not hearing anything. I'm gonna get rid of the music because I can't hear it. I was hoping to get some music going too, but I couldn't hear it. My daughter doesn't get online unless last minute because she can see him also. Oh.
There's like a school thing. She has to get online and see him that way.
Yeah, she might. These days they have to do a lot of work online. Hello, Miss Pam. Do you have a doctor's appointment again today?
Christine,
oh,
what's your
girl
question?
with a dragon tattoo.
That's it. That's the one, girl.
Thank you, Victor.
I want to watch that.
Oh, you could hear the music? Okay, well, I didn't want to get it too loud, so I didn't know where it was at. Yeah, we've had lots of fun. Oh, Ted, that was so quick. Are you coming back, Mr. Ted? Because we're going to go to Christine, and then you're after her. But
Christine, post a question here while we're warming up.
She's here. And now she's had a few things going on too, but I can't remember exactly.
You must see her in these other shows.
Well, I did, but we haven't.
Been for a while.
We haven't got to her. Yeah. Oh, job. Interview. That's what it is.
A job interview.
Yeah. Seashells just keep working to find out the other parents, their last names. Okay.
Christine, what I'm hearing is, quickly on your question, is it will go well. Go in beaming, and I get the feeling you're going to be interviewed by a male. Not that that matters one way or the other, but he's quiet. You've got, I see you as having a very pleasant, outgoing personality. And they're saying play to the choir, whatever that would mean for you. But let me give you a tip. And a long time ago, when I was a flight attendant for a number of years on a local airline. Anyway, I talked to a gal at that airline that did interviewing for flight attendants. She knew, she got to the point where she knew when they walked in the door whether she was going to accept them or not. Just something about, I don't know whether it's her perception or the way they looked, but what I'm getting at is, don't wait till you get in the room to get warmed up, fired up, and on track. Go through the door with all your bells and whistles ringing, because they read you as soon as you walk in the room. I'm just passing that out as a life lesson. And don't act sheepish. Act like you are in control, and certainly be confident. I'm not worried about you at all. You probably got butterflies, as you would. And express your humble side. Don't get too, what would I say? But I don't think that's an issue with you. So it all feels good to me.
Yeah, it does. It feels really good about that.
But there's something you can tell them that's going to surprise them. I don't know what tricks you've got in your bag, but there's something that you've got in your history as a credit, as an ability. Oh, Gabriel's going to let you know. So I want you to be tuned in to your whatever receiving point you have in your head. They're going to mentor you in the verbiage process. So keep checking in while you're talking to the interviewer.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you and Seashells about. Seashells is trying to ask Archangel Gabriel, which she should be asking Archangel Michael, because he's about fighting. Whereas he's about protection. Number one, protection, fighting for freedom, standing for love. And Christine, you need Gabriel because he's the communication, archangel of communications. And he's really good at that. That's why he's going to mentor you. So.
And pay attention to those little thoughts in your head. And 'cause that's where they work through you. I know firsthand.
And
in job interviews.
And if you don't, if you hear words or words are put in your head that are not your words, not your verbiage,
yep,
then know it's them. And just say them. Don't translate them into your words. Use the words they're giving you.
You're going to have a good day that day. So
yeah.
Check back, let us know how you do.
And the words dress to impress, not dress for success came in. So impress.
Yeah, conservative.
Conservative without being, but impressive.
I see you wearing something. Have you got a dress that's got black patterns of some sort on it? I'm hearing the word frilly. I don't know whether frilly would be apropos.
Ruffles are
Ruffles.
Ruffles are frilly.
Yeah.
But without being too obnoxious. And you don't want too mesmerizing of a pattern, because they're going to be focusing on the pattern and not on you.
Something between conservative and floozy.
There's a lot in between there.
I know. That's quite a range. I know.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Yeah, don't go in with your dancing pole.
No dancing poles. No spiked heels.
Snow stilettos.
Snow stilettos. Yeah. No ruffles or patterns. LOL. Yeah, you don't. He was saying black and white or black pattern or something.
I saw black and white. I don't know.
Black and white's not bad, but remember, if it's a pattern, it can distract. So as least distracting, but oh, that's nice. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what the reaction you want to get out of them. Not, oh, here comes another buttoned up suit. No, you don't want that.
That's too. I think that's too much the other
considerate.
way.
Yeah, but you want something that is
Energetic.
nice.
Yeah.
I just bought something. Not it, to me. It speaks spring, and it was a dress from Cato. So just something out of the ordinary, not something from Walmart. Please stay away from that. It's just not the right vibe, because you'll know when you see it what you should wear. Make sure it's a high vibe, and even you could sage it. You can sage whatever you're wearing the night before, and it will
Going in
have
as
too.
business casual. Is that suits now?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know
I haven't
anymore.
been there. Yeah.
The casual I see is like shirts and pants. There's no ties. Nobody's wearing coats, and the
Yeah.
gals are not wearing suits, and so you'll do fine. I'm not worried about you. You'll be guided. And like Julie said, I think whatever you're wearing is going to jump out at you that morning and say, okay, this is it.
Yep. In my commit the night before, but trust Gabriel, and I have a inspiration guide. She's fabulous. You have one too, I'm sure. I'm not sure who it is or anything like that. But tap and say, whoever can inspire me to wear the best suit, please, or best outfit, let me know.
Ted, you're up. What you got there, man?
He said he was leaving, so I don't know if he's still here.
Then heck with him.
Well, he might be here.
Victor was on.
Yeah. Ted, if you're here, we're ready for you, but if you got to go, we understand. And I just asked if we should read him without him being here, and the answer was no.
Okay.
Okay. So...
Victor came in next, and then we had Lewis.
Yeah.
Mr. Lewis Black. Good morning, gang.
And we know that Mr. Victor is on. What do we got for Victor this week? What do you got for Victor?
Victor, do you want anything, or have you got the world by the tail?
Oh, no. He's a cat.
Oh, is he?
He likes cats. Yeah. So no tail. I don't mess with the tail. Hey, he's a cat person.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I have a cat.
And
In fact,
you're a cat person.
He's asleep on my dresser as we speak.
Aw.
He didn't want out
That's
today.
why he didn't come here to
I know. I don't know what he's
see me
doing.
today.
I told him the birds were waiting for him, but it didn't stir him.
It was a little wet outside this morning.
True.
He might not have went into that.
Just see what I need at the moment. For Victor. That's funny. They're showing me stars swirling around your head.
Ooh.
There's this huge pattern behind you in a galactic sense. Just I see stars, and they're not stationary. They're swirling around. Let's see what we can do with that. Either you're going crazy and everything's spinning in your head, or what else have we got? I don't think that's it. Stars. I'm hearing star-spangled banners.
Well, he's in Sweden, so I don't think that's...
They don't have
that
have a
day.
lot of stars.
Well, I mean, in the sky, yes,
Oh.
I'm sure.
Stars are forming for you. I don't know what that would mean for you. Something's lining up in a pattern. Maybe that means something. I'm not getting a clear definition for you, but I can see it. Something about you've got all your ducks in a row. They're waiting for you to jump off the dock. Does that mean anything? That would suggest to me that they're waiting for you to either jump into a venture, take a leap.
Set sail?
Yeah.
That's what I got, set sail.
Something. It's funny that they're using water as a
There's water around Sweden, so...
as a medium, but
Yeah.
jump in the boat and get going. So they're kicking you in the butt, suggestion to move on something you've been thinking about.
And the first two words I got for you were peace and purring. You understand what that means. But then I'm getting a pain in the back of my neck, off to the right side of center, off to the right side of the spine. And it's not as bad as it was last week. Last week you had high blood pressure and I felt it. I'm just saying I felt it for a while. I don't know if it was Tuesday. I can't remember. I think it was Tuesday also that you had it. But you need to relax more. Remember, it is not yours to take on the burdens of everybody else. Let it go. Is not you.
There's the dreams are resistance. He's fighting himself on some level.
Okay.
The dreams are your crashing into your own. What would I say? Part of you wants one action. The other part of you is saying, "No, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I don't want to do that." Or Julie and I were talking about that this morning. It's a fear of promoting yourself or
Putting yourself out there.
Yeah, it's that comfort zone thing. Part of you wants to jump in the pool, and the other part saying, "Yeah, I don't think I want to do this." So there's conflict.
And I feel it's your ego holding you back, but you have to let your mind, your soul connection, you have to let that soar, and you have to let your beliefs soar, not hold them back, not because somebody or your ego says you can't do this. You've got to be able to do it. Nobody can do it but you.
He knows what it is.
Yes, he does.
You can't trick us. We know you
or your
know.
guys, because they're saying, "Hey, we've been telling him."
They're being just, they see you, they understand your concerns and your apprehension. And they're being very patient with you. They're saying in time you'll get it. They're just, I think that the dreams are almost self-inflicted. That's internal. They are not doing that to you. Just ask for some guidance.
Okay.
Not that you aren't.
Okay. I believe in signs. I need to get this YouTube live in action. I have former working friends say, "Go for it. You're true psychic."
How
Yes.
funny. I was thinking about you doing just this thing this morning. That's bizarre. I woke up this morning, I started thinking about Victor, and I thought, I wonder why he doesn't have his own thing going on over there.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe it's a technical thing, or with me, I'd be stumbling around doing this to myself too. Interesting. Then we can come on your show.
Yes. Yes, and we've been talking about, Don and I and the rest of the gang, been talking about doing something in Europe so that they can get going there as well.
Uh-huh.
And other people are talking about different nights, setting up more classes. So, yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Cool.
But we need to start promoting ourselves. I have to get everybody else in line so that I can start really promoting Love Riot Warriors. And they're saying, you need to be doing that now. Forget about everybody else, but I've got to get ducks in a row first before I can go further. Okay. Hi, PU. Welcome in.
Who is that?
Good.
Victor, Elizabeth Jean? Do I have
Yeah.
her?
She's on the list.
Yeah, I've got her here, and I've got...
Okay, Mr. Lewis. I hope that helps you, Victor. So go for it. And whatever help you need with YouTube, you let me know. We can get this going for you. Okay. All right. And I added you. And he's on now. He got kicked off on Tuesday.
On what?
On Restream. I kicked him off because
Not on purpose.
not on purpose, no. We don't do that on purpose. Not to our friends, of course.
Lewis is next on my list.
Yeah. Yep. What you need to do, we're not making money at this. I can tell you that. He'll tell you that. We're not making money at this. So if you go on live, what you can do is set up donations where you can filter it into donations there for the kids or other entities there in Sweden. Okay? So there's ways to get around things. Julie got slippy fingers. Actually, I was using... Yeah, it was... You're right. I don't use a mouse when I use my laptop, so you're right. Okay.
Lewis,
right.
what's going on in your world?
Mr. Lewis. He's got a lot of things going on. He's the one who sent me the video today, and like I said, it was very divine timing was bringing well. But anyway, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis. He might have said something. I have to go back. Nope. Indeed, I will push myself out. Still that inner child and ego and work at the moment. Fears. Remember, replace all fears with love. Okay, while we're waiting for Lewis. Oops, that might be Lewis. There's Lewis. Oh.
All right.
Wow.
How exciting.
Congratulations. Yeah.
You'll enjoy it. Well, if he's... So he is not a beginner, it appears.
He's a master class. He's going for his master's. Master. And you can be a master teacher after that.
Yeah, hot hands. Hot hands.
Yep. Okay, so...
Well, I see him being totally consumed by that. He's really interested in it.
And I really think... Oh. Lewis, I can take some healing now. You're most welcome to send. That's Victor. Okay. They're also saying to keep in alignment with what is it? The Sophia tribe, dragon tribe, Sophia's dragon tribe, because that is also resonates highly with you. If it resonated highly with me, I know it's even double for you. So let's see, anything. It's imperative that you explore more on the Sophia Dragon tribe. Explore. The words are just coming out. Explore, explore, explore. Continue with a class, but they might be sending you in a different direction. It's just another modality that you need in your toolbox, is what they're saying.
I'm getting nothing. It's all you.
For who? For Lewis, you're not getting anything?
No, I was listening to what you were saying. He has a troubled heart. Emotional.
You're getting things. What does Gabriel have to say?
Oh, Gabriel's... Lewis, I'm picking up something. There's discord emotionally with you, and I'm seeing you sort of... what would I say? Bracing for a blow emotionally. You know, this is an analogy, but emotionally I see you doing this. And I'm afraid to face the fear. So what are you afraid of? I don't think it's the class or something going on out and about or beyond you, not relative to, you know, in a personal sense, something that you seem to be very concerned about in terms of personal well-being. That, or you're extremely consumed. It's an anxiety thing. And what I'm hearing is it's irrelevant. You're putting more discord into it, or what they call it, self-imposed pressure, or self-imposed concern than you need to. They're saying it'll be all right, but you need to deflect that or neutralize that so you can focus on your class.
Okay, we're reloading. Okay,
So
hopefully that's better. Yeah, we had a glitch in the system.
How much did you hear me on that one, Lewis?
Don't really have any questions right now. Can't wait to dive into Sophia Dragon's emotion, fear from work. Maybe. Do you feel work?
I don't know what it is. It's just this very dark thing. He's sort of like dreading. It's off to one side, like he knows it's there and he doesn't. I'm just seeing it's not life-threatening. Emotion, fear from work. That's as good as any.
Yeah, I'm feeling more work because I'm getting a little bit in the head. And that usually is the work.
There's a project. Is there a project coming up that you don't want to deal with? I don't know what your work is.
You know, we keep looking down, and it's because that's
Yeah.
when we see
The things are reversed today, though.
for you, they're reversed
Yeah.
on his computer. Yes.
And from work, maybe they're saying take another view of it. Lighten up the load. Your concerns are irrelevant. There's a particular person involved that you are sensitive to their energy. It's only an energetic thing. Oh, you know how you misread somebody, and you think they don't like me. Then you find out later on once it was totally misrepresented as you were reading them. I do that a lot. So I've learned not to tear into them too quick. Wait.
Oh, well, I'm not sure if this has anything to do with it. Yes, Kylie, you're on the list.
Well, they're saying first things first, whatever's the most important for you to get. The class keeps coming around my radar.
Something about the house? Or the class?
Well, I mean, that's a priority.
Oh, that he needs to get done, but it's not part of the
No.
black cloud.
Class
Okay.
is something that he wants to do and he's interested in it. And the driver's license, that's I'm hearing the word substandard, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Nothing to put on as top priority.
Yeah. There's whatever the downside is that you're worrying about, let it go and focus on what your big priority is. The driver's license isn't. I wouldn't be driving if you don't have one. You put yourself in a real mess there. Where is Lewis? Here? There?
No. Michigan.
Oh, okay. United States.
Yes.
They know who you are and they know where you live.
Yes, Debbie, you're on the list too. If we say your name, I put you on the list.
Okay, Lewis. Well, anyway, take it smooth. Focus on what you're interested in at the moment.
What? No, take 2 M&Ms and call us in the morning.
Yeah. Or gum
He
drop.
works at Hershey's, so I
Does
don't
he
know.
really?
I think it was Hershey's,
Take
or
2.
chocolate shop or
What?
chocolate
Take 2 kisses and call us in
factory.
the morning.
Oh, I can't even spit it out this morning. Anyway, wow, got a lot of people.
I got a Tina in here too.
Yeah, Tina Shelton. Okay, we've got good amount. All right, let's see what we've got.
We don't have that much time.
Tina is next, Arkisha, and then Kelly. In that order, please. Let us know you're here.
Tina, Arkisha, and Pam F.
Well,
There's
I
Pam just cruising through. That's Scooter Pam, right?
Scooter Pam. Yes, Scooter Pam. So, anyway, who's here? Who would like a reading?
Earth to Tina.
Okay,
Earth to
I
Tina.
tried
going
this
to-
earlier and didn't get to it. So, happy birthday, everyone. Oops, if I can find the right spot. Happy birthday, Pisces.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
That's reblend. Anyway. Okay, who we got? Who we got? Tina was the first one to pop up. Okay, I'm double check. Double checking. Yes, she is next. Tina is next, and she's here. Hello, Miss Tina Shelton.
Tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
Yes, Spice Girls. Fun.
Is that what that was?
Yep.
So many groups have come and gone. You know, I was talking to somebody about Cheers. I like to watch the old Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody looked at me and said, "Do you know that was 40 years ago?" And I went,
No, it was yesterday to me. Just saying.
"Yeah." I mean, I watch the shows, and it's like I was there. I identify with all the fashions of the time.
I remember that song. Okay.
Okay, so Tina is either typing furiously or she doesn't have anything. Or Arcacia? Arcacia. Are you around?
Well, we went Tina.
Yeah, I just don't see her popping up here.
Well, she's here. She just said she was here, and that was 2 minutes ago. And so,
Yeah,
is
she
there a specific question you have, Tina? Bottom card of the deck says was truth and integrity. Interesting. Is that for Tina, Mr. Victor? Okay, let me pull up. Tina says, what does the spirit world want to know, want you to know and focus on? Okay. Hello, Marcia. Why aren't you guys on the chat? I can't see you guys on the chat.
It's interesting what I'm getting about Tina. They're saying everything is not as it seems, but I see you outside in a very springy dress, enjoying the sun air, just sort of spinning around out in a park setting. Just enjoying life is what I'm hearing.
Oh, and Pamela Love, for some reason these are not on here today. I have no idea why not.
Oh, the questions?
No, the people.
Oh, the people.
Pamela, Shelley DeHart, Angie, Marcia, none of them are on here. We're in a little different today because I'm using Scott's. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this will help. What do you know? No, that doesn't help. I thought it might help, but it didn't. Sorry. Okay. Well, we know there's other people on too. Okay. So we see you guys now. Sorry about that. Angie and Marcia Hunt from high school. Okay. So this is about Tina. I had to find out why we weren't getting other people on.
Well, what I had for Tina was everything is not as it seems. I don't know if that's a warning or she's looking at something differently than she should be looking at it. Okay, so who's the person in your life that you've thrown a lot of trust toward?
Oh.
So what I'm getting at is you might want to take a step backwards and use caution in what you think you're hearing from them as they speak. And they're saying walk with caution. And they're showing me a stone pathway where you would want to carefully take your steps. So what I'm getting at, it sounds like don't jump in the water wholeheartedly. Just use some discernment if you have that kind of thing going on. Golly Mueller. Way too many for the people.
You didn't have her on already?
No.
Okay. Well, we also have other people like I said, Pamela P. Love, Shelley Dearhart, Angie, and Marcia.
The next one I've got Tina and Arkeisha. I was going off of here.
Yeah. Well, you were going off of this one too, but you're right. Work. She's having problems at work.
This is who?
Tina. We're on Tina.
She's getting unwanted attention.
What is going on with this? Something is very strange with this today. It's like I'm not on. Okay. It's got to be this one then. Why is it saying standard? I don't understand why I'm at standard. I'm sorry, I'm doing technical things while trying to do everything else too.
Can Tina still hear us talk as you're doing this?
Yes, people can hear us talk.
But there's somebody.
Oh, I hired an attorney for my case.
She's getting unwanted attention is what it sounds like. They're saying be subtle. The attorney, I don't know what her case is, unless it's harassment stuff.
This is ridiculous. I don't have my stuff up at all. No wonder it's a mess. He's going, don't mess with me. Okay. All right.
Just the only thing I keep getting about Tina is pay attention to something going on behind you that you're oblivious to. There's something that's not like you think it is. So they're saying question some answers you're being given. I think it's a good idea in that attorney, if you can sound off of him, just keep track of who's talking to you. I don't know what the situation is. Keep details and present them as you can. Heed his advice. And there's something about, I wouldn't talk too much to too many people about what's going on. Grapevine has a lot of, what should I say, secret pathways.
Yeah.
They're saying stand tall and walk strong. Don't. So I think you've got this. They say you've got a good case. And here's where I would throw in, you want to go win-win. Don't go for the annihilation of the other side. Keep it at a high level of thinking. You want the best for you. You want the best for everyone involved. And you want it to be fair. And that's the best energy you can give the whole situation. Oh, the harassment, here's what I would tell you, and it's coming right in. It speaks more of who they are, not who you are. So stand your ground. That's the stand tall part. Know who you are. And they're telling me take a step backwards and realize what you're dealing with. It may not be worth the fight. For what that's worth, do what you will. But that's what I'm hearing. I've been in situations, more reference work and such jobs where I wasn't getting paid, and by the time I was finished fighting, I lost more time in the fight than I gained in the aftermath. So sometimes I'm not saying walk away, but you have your rights and you know what they are. And they say, walk softly and carry a big stick.
Yes.
So I think it's good you got that help in the background.
Yeah. This is from Victor, but feeling I get is lots of money comes in for you, but truth and integrity was for you as well. That card popped up as collective, but it can happen. It was for you even. Okay. So that's what his cards, yeah.
And that was courtesy of Victor.
Oh, for over 2 years. Okay. It's been happening to you for over 2 years?
Yeah, I think you're smart doing there. Just seek counsel and follow up. I'd start wearing a recorder.
Yeah, and I'm getting that the lawyer is your big stick. So while you're walking around, just stay to the quiet side.
Yeah.
Don't give any additional information. Don't talk to anybody you shouldn't. Here's the game I'm getting to play. Whoever the adversaries are in this thing, talk to them like you would anybody else. It might take some, not that you're inviting them in your space, but treat them with the same energy you do everyone else is going to throw them off. Don't put yourself in any tense situations, of course, but it's like the guy that lives across the street from you who always ignores you. I have a neighbor like that. I can wave at her and she just acts like I'm not even there, but I still wave at her every day. And it's that killing them with kindness thing. I think that overshadows a lot of the issues. So kill them with kindness. Don't put yourself in any compromising situations. And I like that idea, Victor. That you need to text down everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Which school district? We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you definitely be the silent, be quiet, and just observe, because it's going to help you out a lot more.
You might journal some of your observations.
Well, and Victor's saying text down everything.
Same thing. So.
Yeah, journaling. Yeah, but you know, these days.
It's text, right?
And you can send it to yourself.
Oh, good idea.
And you can send it to your lawyer, your attorney.
You're in the middle, but I have a very confident feeling about your position. So I'd say keep doing what you're doing. And I see you shining like a star in the middle of this stuff. It's not like you're buried in a back hole, shaking in fright. They keep showing me you in a very bright light, very springy, high energy situation for yourself. So stay there.
Beautiful.
Good. Yeah.
Excellent. Just
here's what they're saying. It'll come out as it should. So there again, keep that win-win attitude, because the universe will be much harder on those involved than you could be.
But again, what he was saying, treat them like you would anyone else. Send them the energy that you send anyone else. Have unconditional love for everybody. Just be equal and fair in everyone you come in contact with, even those who've been bad or who've done you wrong. Bad, good, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. And I see you standing there with a sword, just like Michael. So, fight for freedom and stand for love. In divine timing, yes, definitely. So don't expect it to be done tomorrow if it's been going on for 2 years.
But she's on level ground. I really like the energy I see with her.
I do feel it. And we talked to her before about her being a warrior and helping out where others.
It's that energy, I sense it.
That's what I'm feeling too for her. Okay. I hope that helps you. Keep up the good work. And
Arkisha,
I haven't seen you here. Arkisha, Kelly, Elizabeth, P.U., Kaylee. If Marcia, Shelley, or Pamela, you would like a read, please let us know. I don't know what's going on with the chat. Basically, I've got all of Scott's up here, and I can't see mine.
as it should be.
Oh, excuse me. I did log on my computer, but I mean on my on my phone, and I probably need to do that again. But
Arkisha is not.
okay. I filed with the EEOC as well.
Sounds like she's
done everything.
You can do. There's energy behind her with this.
Oh, and they want me to remind you that the affirmation, I am taking a step towards my achievements today. And you can say that every day. And the word they used before, I mean, not spirit, but that was given to me as an affirmation is use goals instead of achievements. But I changed it to achievements because you're on your way to achieving. So I take a step towards my achievements each and every day. Oh, you're welcome. Let me go back to
I was reading Kelly's question.
The Senate interview ended up not getting the job.
Yay! That means there's something better.
No, yeah, that's what that means. Remember, if there's a no, that means they're holding it out for something better for you.
The higher powers see a potential that you don't, in terms of it not being good for you.
Yeah.
Been there, done that in a big way. And it's like, what did I just read? Somebody said the other day, it's just God moving people, God seeing people in your life and what they're saying and doing that you are not aware of. So they're moving it out of your way.
And it might have been the right job at the moment or when we had your energy last time, but things changed and something happened there that had nothing to do with you, but they want you to go to the next.
Christine's feedback.
Yeah, okay.
This gal,
Hi, Jenny.
So we're on Kelly's or Christine's bandwagon here. It just don't beat yourself up.
Well, we're on Kelly's bandwagon. Christine is saying what.
Well, I'm agreeing with
Oh,
Christine.
that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Something out there is better for me. Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Make that can be your own little affirmation, just say that. And the other one you say is, I feel fine right now. I feel good right now. Everything's working like it's supposed to. So those were just training interviews.
Yes.
That's all. Yes.
And remember, go over in your head, lessons learned. What should you have done differently? Is what were the reactions to what you were wearing? I mean, you could get a feel for anything. It's just those things you want to go through your head. Just, okay, jot down what I need to do next time that'll be better for me. Also, you always talk about the third eye room.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
the next interview, you should bring them in your third eye room. Please explain.
Oh, what Julie and I are talking about, if we ask you to visualize a Christmas tree or a school bus or a barber pole or something, you're going to see it up here in your imaginary center. That's a place where you can build a little room. And that room is amazing because you can make it look any way you want to. You can put chairs in it, couches. You can put anybody you want to talk to in the other chair, and you can sit there. There's no danger. What I'm getting at is you can converse with these energies at a much higher level than you would in the physical, and you're going to get a much clearer picture of who they are and get straight answers out of them. The reference I always use, there was a gal that was asking for a raise, and her manager was in conflict with that. She went to the room, talked to the manager, and put him in this room with her, presented her case, and long story short, she ended up with a raise. So you can do things at a higher level up here that may not happen here. So I find that quite interesting.
And
go to the room.
Kelly, I'm feeling you need to get your lesson you learned opening up your true colors. Yes. So basically, I think that's what Spirit was trying to tell me when they were telling me that you need to go over that last interview, and you were not your true authentic self, something you were holding back. You need to be opened and ready for that. You can protect yourself going in, but you still need an open mind and an open heart.
And you don't want to be wounded. You have the choice. You can be wounded or you can be grateful. So yeah. I'd be grateful for the experience.
And if you did cry, that's just cleansing.
Yeah. I'm
cleansing out toxicity from that interview. I'm letting go because it has nothing. Remember, there's something better out there for you. That's what they keep wanting.
So find the next interview and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, and prepare yourself even better for the next one, because it might be the right one, or you might. I'm hearing 3 more interviews. What are you hearing?
Yeah, I still think there's some more in process. Yeah. I don't think the next one's it, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, and it can change. Like it said, if we told you last week that that you're going to get it, whatever, it was that way, but
somebody could be quitting between now and then, and you don't know it, and suddenly somebody needs you way more than they thought they did. And
yeah,
you might be there. Just keep playing the game, kiddo. That's all it is. Just kick the ball one more time.
Hello, Rosella Rose Girl.
So we've got Arcasius hasn't shown up. Pam, if we're not, I'll let you pick.
Yeah, somehow Pam is gone from here.
Calling on Angels. Did she want to play?
Yeah, I saw Calling on Angels earlier. Bunny, Miss Bunny.
And Elizabeth Jane. She has health issues.
Yes, and we're going to go with Elizabeth Jane. Elizabeth Jane, you're still here? We can come back to Pam or Bonnie. But Elizabeth Jane, we don't read that often.
She's troubled. Something's concerned her.
Regarding the court, will it be successful?
What
about the court? I know she did say something about
that,
but that's
court
the first.
Or health.
That was the first thing she gave me. Was that one?
I see her wringing her hands about something, as in worry.
Worry, yeah.
But I'm hearing them say, take action. Rather than sitting around sulking, take some action. And they're saying, oh, they want her to bolster herself with affirmations. So find a positive description of the...
Hold on. I mean, that we've got a lot of positive affirmations that you can use. Here's one. I believe in infinite abundance. I am forever appreciative and grateful that my wants and needs are always met. You can say this first thing in the morning, and I always like to say it in the evening too, but first thing in the morning when you wake up, positive. This will change your mindset to be more positive, to be more, what? Let it go?
No, don't do it. I'm not sure what that was about.
Don't do something that you shouldn't, like getting back with somebody or anything.
Oh,
so yeah,
is it like run?
Yeah,
Run.
we're like run. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, these are your...
Yeah, these are just the ones I have.
Let it
That
go.
one was for A5 says.
Yeah.
So the universe flows freely through me. I know that the universe has my back. These are things you can say to yourself every morning. I radiate unconditional love to everyone, including myself. I mean, these are just find the affirmations that work for you. And while I'm at it, I want you to remember that Mr. Don of Sonoran Mystic Tarot, what is going on with this stuff, has, where is it? Oh, that's in the wrong one, no wonder. Has a YouTube, and he has gotten to 1.02 thousand subscribers, and he also has a full moon ritual, which is very good. So he has a affirmation book come out, and that's what I was meant to tell you to begin with. He has an affirmation book coming out. It'll be published on the 31st of March. I know it's a little late for you because you need affirmations now, but take a look at some of the things he posts, because he does a daily download on his YouTube channel, and you can see all of his videos. It'll help you. Whatever is needed that day will pop up. Also, this is Scott's Inquisitive Human website where you can get in contact with him. Also, for private readings, that information is going down below, so you can get a hold of us there. And this is Scott's book, Conferring with the Universe by S. Scott Underwood. Did you want to?
That's right. No, it's funny when you bring that up. I go back. My head goes back into the book. Literally, I start thinking about something that they said to me. Or
okay. So what's the message that they brought up to you right now?
It always goes to my mother.
You haven't finished.
I guess not. There was a lot of stuff on my mother in it. All stuff you can relate to, I'm sure, on many levels.
Yeah, and if you guys are asking questions and we haven't said your name or anything, that's because we're having chat difficulties. Not sure why. Oh, wow. We've got a lot more. Elizabeth. Okay, I'm worried that there's a
I've got Elizabeth Jane here.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're still working on, but I had to go to those things. Okay, Elizabeth Jane. Yes, I'm worried there's a lot at stake. For the court, there's a lot at stake.
You know what, Elizabeth? Wake up in the morning and say, sometimes I get overwhelmed with work and all the stuff that we're doing, and I just stop and I say, okay, which is the best direction for me to go now? And just sit there for a minute and get quiet, and you'll know what your next move is. I would tell you to do that. You're trying to juggle too many balls at one time. You've got the basket of balls. I put the basket down and pick up one ball, and you just take one of them at a time. You're trying to deal with too many.
And I'm here, and you need to Bring back your arm and throw it far and fast.
My brother's freedom. So sisters are in disagreement with brothers? Is that what
That's what she's dealing with. Yeah, court juggling so much.
You know when I get on that one? Run! Not your issue. Just because you're born in the family doesn't mean you need to get in the middle of the mix. I'd stand back and watch the chaos rather than be in the middle of it. It's like going to a football game. You can be on the field or you can be up in stands.
But if she has more than one sister, she feels that she needs to be the one protecting her brother against them.
Okay, well, there is that twist to it.
That's what I'm feeling. I don't know if that's true.
I didn't know.
I don't know. I don't know the situation. I'm just...
The brother's an odd duck.
Okay, where are you seeing the troll, Christine? Because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, the juggling. You got to let some of the balls bounce and let them roll where they're going to roll. Ooh, how do you like that for an
She's
analogy?
the only support for her brother.
Why is the brother... Is the brother the baby of the family? Well, maybe the brother... What's brother's name? Do we know?
Hello, A5 says, thanks for coming on.
Here's my sense on the brother. If you help him too much, he's not going to learn the lesson. It's one of those enabling things. It's sort of like if you're doing his homework, he won't get it. So he's got to be able to stand up to the plate. My sense is you're older than the brother. This might be a little brother.
Patrick. No, he's older. She is. She's the youngest.
Really?
Yeah. I'm the baby in the family.
Well, all the more reason. Something's not lining up for me here. Something's not right. So why is baby's sister trying to take her? So we have a mother instinct.
For her brother.
Yeah. So don't enable him. He's got to figure some of this out too. You want to be the teacher on the playground, watching the kids play. You can give them all these options, but you don't want to stand there and tell them what to do. Let them pick their own swing or their whatever. They don't have anything left on playgrounds anymore to play with, but whatever out there for their amusement. You got to let them make their decisions. That's what I'm getting.
I'm getting you're depleting your energy. You're putting it all on everybody else. You need to take back your power from everyone. Your brother, your sisters, everybody in the family. Bring back your power because you're draining yourself. And you're doing it on purpose. You're giving it away. And it's up to you. It is free. I mean, you have free will.
But there's a misalignment here.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. But
if he's older than she is, go get one of those books on birth order. If you're the youngest, something's out of whack. I'm not complaining. I think you're doing great if you're that willing to help. Usually the youngest isn't the one that wants to run to the rescue. But she's overindulging.
yes, getting it too.
You're trying to control the outcome for him. I don't know what the relationship is between the two of you. I almost get that they were married before.
In another life.
Yeah, past life stuff.
I had to say that.
I was going there, but there's leftover.
And I really apologize because I can't even pull up the what I want to pull up.
But they're saying step back and let him take over his own factions. So, kiddo, I think you're jumping in there too hard trying to save him. Not your job. I mean, you could certainly be there to hold his hand and be his cheerleader, but you don't have to take the reins and drive the horse. Hope that helps.
Court proceedings will probate. Taking of jewelry, property, it's a mess.
Oh, so it's an estate thing.
Yeah.
You know what? In the end, it's just stuff. So it sounds like sisters are against brother. You guys need a mediator. But I don't know who's got the paperwork. I only had to deal with a brother. I can't imagine having... I watched 4 sisters one day clean out their mother's house. 3 sisters wanted to keep the house and rent it out. The 4th one was totally against it. And her what would I say, lack of cooperation forced the other 3 sisters to have to do something that none of them wanted to do. I was in the middle of this energy one day watching. It was interesting watching it happen.
You were there as a...
I was working around and just hearing the conversations.
Yes, I can imagine.
It was. I was going, wow. So 4 of them.
Yeah. This I put up to show you that you need to bring everything back into yourself. I revoke access to all entities and their strings that cause harm to me. I rebuke all energies that keep me from my blessings. May my guides remove any spells cast against me, block any ill intentions coming from me, and protect me fiercely. No spell shall prosper against me. I recall my energy. I reclaim my power. I rejuvenate my magic. None of their fear, projections, or energy can live within me. Their prayers against me fall in deaf ears. May the divine hold and protect me, remove all ill will that is shackled to my spirit and set me free. As I will it, so mote it be. That's the last part of it. That one. That I'm trying to hide it, but yeah. Using Scott's computer has not worked for me in my little things, so we might have this up for a while. I keep trying to put it up and it wouldn't go up, and I put it down and it won't go down, so I don't know what's happening. Anyway, hey, it's working now. Okay, thank you. No, the brother had an altercation with the sister and went back to jail for assault.
Well, that could twist things.
Trying to take the homestead over and have him out of the picture.
Okay, another reason for you to step back. This isn't anything you conjured up.
Well, if the sister is trying to take over the homestead, and it's partly hers too,
there would be a reason to intervene.
Yeah, then she needs to step
The
up.
jail throws a little bit of an energy twist on
She
it.
knew it would only take an altercation to get rid of him intentional. She did it intentionally. Were you there at the altercation? Because if you were and you're... were you there along with your other sister? So I know you have one sister, right? And I assume you have at least 2 sisters. So there are a total 4 of you, or 6, or how many of you are there? It makes a difference because if it's 2 against 2, it's one thing. But if it's more, then who all was there to see the altercation? But this is something... Okay. 2 sisters.
Lessons.
8 brothers.
Ah.
But she assaulted me soon after. I wasn't there, but she assaulted me soon after. And did you get her for it? That you need to protect yourself.
I'm going to say you need to... That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
You back out of that mess unless you enjoy all the chaos.
Gone, and no one saw the altercation. No one saw the altercation, but no one saw your altercation, that she hurt you. Hello, 1111, thank you.
Run.
Yeah, you need to
I don't know what's
be there
involved
for
here
yourself,
legally.
but there's a lot of kids. Yeah, and it's, man.
You're going to spend more money on lawyer fees than you're going to have in the estate. But
At the end of it all, yeah,
you got to figure out what's the fight worth.
right. Got a protection order, but police wouldn't charge her. They charged your brother, but they wouldn't charge her? You need a lawyer. Anyway. Well, I'm sorry that a lot of craziness is going on.
But I'm going to echo what Julie's saying. You got to back out of this. Take care of yourself. If there's that many people in this family, there's an awful lot of journeys that are intersecting on the same road. So you've got to pick your journey. I would find the safest spot for you and operate from there instead of jumping in the intersection. But that's your choice.
Yeah. You've got to find your own life right now.
Crazy.
Yep.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, wow.
Let us know.
Thank you. Piyu, are you still here? Piyu Yadav. Kylie. Debbie. And then I got Rosella Rose. And anybody else? Hello, Chris Erickson. Pamela P. Yeah, if you guys want any readings or have any questions, please type in my personal Facebook, because I'm watching it, but I'm not seeing it on the chat. So it's a little strange here today, just to say the least.
That's our middle name, Strange.
There seems like there's a stone.
Julie and Scott Strange. Strange Julie and Scott.
Hey, we're not normal, and I'm very happy about that. Okay. Everybody tries it.
Kylie Mueller. I thought I had her written down. Maybe I
Yeah, I
don't.
did too. Wendy's in.
Okay, pick one. Elizabeth.
Well, Wendy's in. She's the first one. Elizabeth, we've already read.
Okay, Wendy was the first one popped in. Wendy.
Yep.
What
Wendy
you
Watson.
go, girl? What you got?
Oh, and there's Debbie after that.
Oh, she's just saying she loves us.
Yes, we love you too. We love all of you here equally.
So Wendy, what's cooking? Why would I say that? Does she like to cook?
Do you like to cook, Wendy?
Speaking of cooking.
I'm getting a headache. Do you have a headache, Wendy?
Oh, I keep forgetting you do that.
Sinuses.
Debbie Ross.
She's afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, we're at Wendy's.
We're still waiting for Wendy.
Well,
Earth
she's
to
already
Wendy.
popped up. She's already popped up, so
I love to cook. Okay, I saw you in the stove, so that's why I
she
said
would love a card. He's been just playing with the cards here, and it's 4:45 a.m. in Australia.
4:45 a.m. Pick a number between 1 and 34. Then let me find it. It'll be 34. She wants a card.
Yeah.
We don't.
Normally do cards,
We
but he
don't.
does have cards, and he said pick a number between
1 and 34.
1 and 34. 5.
Had to make it difficult. I was looking at 34.
Did you flip it over and get to 5? You can go.
Oh, they're actually in order.
Well, not quite, but closer.
5. Emotion. Ta-da. You can read that.
Yes, you are in the list, Rosella Rose. Gold.
Emotion, emotion, emotion. Why are we emotional? I get concerned for a daughter. You're upset about something. It's not heavy duty, but I hear, I get fluttering. It's not life threatening. Wendy, emotion. Let's look at the card. Yeah. Oh, there's affection towards somebody.
I love the colors on that card.
Where am I going with this? I'm hearing it'll be all right. You're heartfelt about somebody. Someone you've just met, somebody.
Upset at work. Emotions at work. That's why I have a headache. No, don't. It's work. It is not your life. It is not
Yeah,
your monkey. It's not your...
It's let it go. Let it go. See how tranquil this little person image is on this picture? If you let it go, that's what you'll feel like rather than the turmoil that you're expressing. If you stay in your own little cubicle.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to see something. It's almost like grounded, that this person is grounded and all this other stuff.
Is the chaos.
Yeah.
That's where I was thinking too.
You're protected by love. Love yourself more.
Stay in your...
What?
The stuff at work is all about the other people. You know, she's letting
Yes.
it affect her.
Yes, yes.
Oh. See how that little person has blocked all the other energy? How relaxed they are? So if you pull back and don't get consumed with the other stuff, like Julie's saying, put yourself in your own little bubble.
Yeah. Let it go. It has nothing to do with you. This is all there. Even if they're saying mean things to you, it's not you they're saying it about. It's themselves.
It says who they are.
Yeah, it's just telling you what they're going through. It's not being mean to you. You've got to... I do make reference to the 4 agreements. And the 4 agreements are I am impeccable with my word. I do not take things personally. I cannot express that enough or stress that enough. Do not take things personally. And you are. Yes, go ahead.
Well, the boss, first of all, we're dealing with some narcissism.
Yeah.
We're dealing with what I'm getting at is killing him with kindness. If you put this boss in the room with you and just say all these nice, adorable, loving things to them, it's going to change an energy thing. I don't know what generates this stuff, but it's like we were talking earlier, another gal. You have the neighbor that doesn't wave at you, even though they look at you, and I wave purposely, even if they don't wave back, just to kill them with kindness. It's that kind of a thing too. Ooh, you should send your boss flowers. Take a flower and just be unusually or a bottle of wine. Find out when their birthday is. Kill them with kindness, whether you want to or not. But you'll throw them for a loop. The other thing is, all the false accusations that they're throwing out, let the other people be judges of those accusations. And you just be who you are to the other people, because they're going to see you differently than the boss is seeing you, whatever that is about. I find that an interesting game. Just see how nice you can be to somebody that you really don't enjoy.
And when he talks about waving at a neighbor and they don't acknowledge you, it always reminds me of the movie Under the Tuscan Sun. So if you get a chance to watch that, and before you go to work next, I would watch that just to get an idea. Huh?
She's going to give her a cactus.
I went to a concert the night before work which she knew and accused me of smelling of alcohol and being drunk. I don't even drink. All I would give her is a cactus.
With real long thorns on it.
Well, that's hilarious, and just say, hey, did you have
What were you smoking?
I was going to say, yes, I went to a concert last night. No, I don't drink, but did you have a cup you wanted me to give you urine sample in? Just saying. You say I have alcohol. I'll be glad to prove you wrong.
The other thing is, I was taught a long time ago in a dance class when I was a kid. The instructor said, if the girl steps on my feet when we're dancing, I, as the male, was supposed to apologize to her. Oh, I'm sorry. I took the blame. So I'm big on, and I've used that over the years in multiple situations, and it always diffuses them like instantly. When you don't stand there and confront them, they've got nowhere to go. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Oh, I'm sorry that you thought that was happening. I don't know how that could have, you take that stance rather than, you miserable so-and-so. It totally flips it around on them.
Yeah. And good job. I said I'm happy to take a test, to do a test. We have the test at work for alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's great. And she probably walked away at that point.
Or you thank her for your concerns. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry you feel that way. Would you like me to take a test? You take the rollover position and submit to them, and they go. Then they've got nowhere to confront you with. Comply. She's not happy.
Yeah, it's her being upset with herself. She does not like herself. I'm just saying. There's no love.
Oh, she represents something to her that's a trigger to the boss.
Yeah.
You represent something that she wishes she was, or did, or looked, or something. It's not your fault. You're just being who you are, and she's reacting to it.
Yeah. And be your authentic self. Just keep being it, like Victor was saying.
So send her as much energy as you can. Play the neutral zone, and kill her with kindness. And because if somebody's out there making accusations to somebody else, I've learned a lot about narcissists in the last 6 months. So, not that I'm the ultimate authority, but
well, and we hear about it on this as well. Wendy is dealing with childhood traumas. Okay.
We all are.
We are. Yeah. And,
thanks, Mom.
And I was going to say, I had a younger version of myself from another realm or timeline come to me and apologize to the life I had, and it's like, I have no problem with the life I had, and it wasn't roses throughout or whatever. A lot of thorns to the roses if there were, but it didn't. Life, I learned my lessons, and I'm moving forward, and I am appreciative of everything. I wouldn't be who I was today without it. I'm just saying. I have no anger with the past. So if you...
It doesn't exist. It's not there.
It's there, but it's the lessons learned.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no regrets. So.
On another note, if I don't mind staying another half an hour since we were a half hour late.
That's up to you. You got the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that those of you who were here,
Okay.
we started late. We're happy to stay late today if y'all all want to do that.
I was looking at this, not even that, so.
Oh. But it's still a half an hour either way.
Yeah. But I meant.
Sure.
It gives us, well, it says
Gives us another half hour.
29 minutes. So it's a little bit less.
Now, anyway,
Okay.
finishing up with
Wendy.
So, go, be happy, kill her with kindness, take 2 aspirin and call us in the morning. Wait, not aspirin, M&Ms.
Yes.
We're not doctors.
But work on your love for yourself. Work on it even more. There is a nice warmth in your heart chakra, but strengthen it because you're going to need it for her too. And remember, the more unconditional love you radiate, it comes back to you tenfold. Just let you know. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I hope we're helping you. Debbie was next, and then Rosella. Rose. Debbie Ross. Miss Debbie Ross. I know you said you were here before we started doing reading Wendy.
4:45 in Australia.
Yes. That's when she started. We don't have a whole lot of people on the list left, but Debbie. I'm going to go with these commercials, but I don't know if we'll be able to hear them. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy
Okay, we're back. I was trying to figure out our speakers, but didn't. There she is. So what? Oh, Debbie Ross. I remember that picture. All right. Whoa, I'm dizzy all of a sudden. Are you dizzy, Debbie? I have not felt dizzy at all today. And now all of a sudden I got dizzy.
I keep seeing something with a car and taking a ride. Is somebody taking you for a ride?
Wow, that is weird.
Taking her for a ride. Debbie Ross. I'm hearing I'm not sure where I'm going.
And I get dizziness for you.
I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm going on a ride. No direction. Unsure what you're doing next, Debbie? Is that the question? Oh, you haven't decided what you want to do. I'm hearing lingering thoughts about taking another direction in work. Lingering, but you don't really feel the push yet to do it. I'm hearing some words for you, Debbie. They are saying, our words for you now are, take it easy and relax. The horizon clearly is showing you a new direction. You haven't looked out that far yet, but it is coming. I'm hearing something about March. Of course, we're in March. They're saying this is a good time for you, this time of year. You're yearning to expand yourself. You are feeling stifled where you are in the immediate. You haven't let your wings fully expand. We see you in a different world than what you customarily see yourself as. New experiences and exposures, and they're putting this in parentheses, if you're willing to see them, are available to you. We want you to look at life with a more structured, concentrated focus. In other words, if you look at the flowers, we want you to really look at the flowers. See the petals, see the bugs on the petals, see the dust on the flowers. Don't just see the garden patch as a palette of colors. There's more detail than you're letting yourself be aware of. So our message to you is, stop and smell the roses, but really smell the roses, and take a look at who you are, where you are, what's going on, and what's working for you and what is not. I hope that helps you. That's their little gift.
There's a lot of heaviness to her. I mean, I feel a lot of good energy, but it's almost like there's somebody holding you down.
I see her alone in this car. She's not driving it. Somebody else, and I can't even see who is.
Yeah.
She's sitting in this right seat of this car. It's just sort of like going nowhere.
And what I'm feeling, it's not your energy, and it's almost like you've got to push this person away. Ow. It's heavy energy, and it's got my arms down, and it's like they're up, and the weight is on my arms, and hands are on her lap. Like you said, she's in a car, and there's just heavy weight, but it's on both sides. It's even. And it's not from a past life, it's here and now. If it was on the past life, it would be in the back, but it's not. And they're saying it's one entity, not more than one, so I don't know what
Would it be an energy? Because if I'm not seeing a physical person around
I'm not
her.
seeing, it's an energy.
Yeah.
It is an energy. I'm not feeling any person. I mean,
It's like an attachment.
Yeah, it's just upper torso. It's not.
She
her
doesn't.
head's free.
She doesn't know it's there.
She doesn't know it's there. She needs energy healing. It's heavy.
So here is your homework. Entity attachment release. Put yourself in a bubble. Call in who
Raphael, Archangel Raphael. He's healing.
in
They're also saying, call in the Ascended Master, who is
they're saying
Gold
call
Price
in.
Light.
Archangels ask for depletion or disconnection or cleansing or whatever's comfortable with you, but you got some energy chewing on you that's draining you. It's sort of pulling away that side of you that wants to get going.
It's holding you back.
Yeah. It's not evil, it's not whatever. No. It's not demonic, and it's not, but it's just something that likes your energy and sort of sucking the life out of you. Have you been in a subway lately, or someplace where you would public transportation, or?
You don't ride a bus, do you?
I'm just thinking where she would have picked this thing up. I'm not good at all the techniques for spell casting, and I don't worry about that. I just put yourself in I do the bubble thing if I think I'm...
Yeah. you don't really want to put a bubble around you. I mean, around your body, yes, but like it's an attachment, so you've got to be very careful that you're not cocooning this attachment in your
With you.
bubble.
Yeah.
So that's why they're. I mean, I can feel there's an. Okay, they're saying Raphael is starting to pull it up a little by little, but you've got to ask Raphael, Archangel Raphael. You can also call in Gold Christ Light, and you can do that in the shower as well. It's just when you take a shower, it just reminds you to call in Gold
Yeah,
Christ
so
Light.
I like to shower down and say, just affirm, I am free of all attachments.
And I read I hope you took a picture of the Spellbreaker prayer, because that will help you remove the attachment as well.
And just know that it's taking place. You're not in any, like say, demonic danger, or
No, you're
it's
not.
just.
It's going to be very heavy.
And this isn't uncommon, so don't panic. But
Yeah. Know what?
I'm guessing she wasn't in a subway or something
Or
like
a
that.
bus. Okay. I don't think it was on an airplane, but did you go to a relative's house? I'm feeling a larger building that you might have gone to. Museum or something.
Something in the last
even
6
a
months.
museum, yeah.
Anyway, none of that really
Yeah.
matters, but just get rid of what you got. Know it's there. We're just picking it up.
Right, and anytime you go, once this is gone, make sure you put a bubble around you before you go out. Yeah, there's a lot of great energy coming around that attachment right now, so they're working on you. But anywhere you go publicly, make sure you put a bubble around you once this thing is gone. And if you want to come back next week and see if it's still gone, let me know. My mother's house. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's where it came from.
Pay attention to where your thinking's taking place, which side of your head. Just
Yeah.
FYI. Left side's usually you. Anything else, middle, right is.
Your soul connection, your mind, spirit, guides, only the above.
Mom is not a happy camper.
Yeah, now it's gone down to your legs too, because they're prying it away from your torso. It's going down your legs. So they're working on you. Just keep asking them to help. Cleanse my body of this attachment. Remove it.
And don't go back to Mom's house.
If you do,
Don't
you
have
make
to
sure
with Mom.
you sage yourself before you get there. You sage yourself after you get back. As soon as you leave.
Oh, crystal.
Crystal.
Selenite.
Selenite? Okay. They also obsidian and black tourmaline are always good to keep in your pocket too when you go to houses.
There's something.
like that.
There's something about selenite. I relate to that. I'm not really a crystal person, but something about selenite rings a bell.
I love selenite too. Yeah, and you do need to sage yourself too. It'll help remove this weight on you. Because now it's all the way to your knees.
So I think we opened a door for you. That'll give you something to play with.
Yeah, and let us know, please. Thank you. Kylie came back.
Kylie?
Yeah, but that was Debbie. So we promised Rosella, and then Kylie will go with you last because it's Rosella Rose's turn. Rosella, are you still here? Okay, we'll get to you in a minute, Kylie.
Kylie.
Rosella Rose, are you still here, my dear? I'll give you a second. Oh,
I'm getting words.
okay.
Kelly, we see you in.
Kylie?
Is it Kylie?
Yeah, Kylie. You're not going to wait for Rose? Okay.
Oh, tell me who. Who am I turning?
Well, this is one we're doing right
oh,
now.
no.
But
I'm sorry.
Kylie's popping up.
And let's go.
Oh, you're welcome.
We'll stay in tune here, or in time. So Rosella. Where is she?
Rosella Rose. She hasn't popped up yet, so we
Oh,
might have to go to Kylie anyway, but I'm not sure yet.
I was jumping in on Kylie.
That's okay. Might as well go with Kylie because Rosella's not into it. How are we doing here?
Kylie
Okay,
Mueller, Kylie
I'm gonna
Mueller.
go to the other one.
Well, Kylie, they're showing me a picture of you in a rowboat and you're rowing upstream, which is much harder than going with the current. And the harder you row, you just keep going against the current. That's their analogy they're presenting me with to share. They're saying if you turn the boat and drift downstream and just use the oars to steer with and go with the current, life for you will be much more, what's the word I want? Solemn, sullen. It's not necessary to work so hard. Oh, you're trying too hard to get where you want to go. If you just ask to be shown the way, it's more in line with the energies of life. You're working too hard to sustain yourself, which isn't necessary. There's much flowing your way. You're just letting it pile up like a log jam. That's another analogy they're giving me. We want you to try this. They're showing me you sitting with your eyes closed for 5 minutes in the middle of the day. They're saying that's when you need it the most. Release all thought of what's going on around you, work. It's just a moment of meditation, basically. They want you to quiet your nerves. Oh, they want you to sit in a chair. This is a fun little game. See how heavy you can make yourself. Take a deep breath and just make yourself heavy. It's a game an old girlfriend and I used to play. If I'd pick her up, she could make herself feel heavier just by playing this game. And we tried that on each other a few times. It was interesting. So just become dead weight in this chair you're sitting in. And, you know, if somebody were to go to pick you up, you can sort of assist them and make yourself lighter, or you can become dead weight and make it heavier. All I'm saying is become dead weight, become relaxed, take 10 deep breaths, and just sit there and quiet for a minute, and then ask for some direction. I think I'm getting there's an energy anxious to connect with you. If you give yourself those 5 or 10 minutes, it gives them a door to pop in.
Yeah, you're blocked, very blocked, not very grounded. You do have an open crown chakra just on the top. The sides are closed. It's the words they're using. It's wonky.
I like that word.
Oh, I love that sound outside.
I thought we were done with rain. It's raining here.
We don't get rain very often. It's 11:11. Yeah, I'm hearing guided meditations. Find whatever one resonates with you.
YouTube has a million of them.
Yeah, you want cleansing, balancing, but mainly quiet my mind. Guided meditation. I hope that helps. Yeah, I kind of lost in life for sure. Hoping for some direction soon, somehow. You've got to do this yourself. You have to forgive yourself. I don't have it, the little blurb I had before, and they're telling me I have to write my own.
They're trying to show her, but they're giving her inspired thoughts.
Oh, okay.
And she's thinking they're her own.
Anything that comes into your head, write it down.
Anything. I should take this vitamin. I should drink this water. I should go over here. I should pick this thing up. Whatever you're getting, these subtle little thoughts that you think are ramblings in your mind, a lot of times are something giving you direction.
Yes.
And the example I'll give you is one day on the road, my truck, the oil pressure dropped to zero. I had a gauge in my truck at the time, and it went from the low or to the high to the low. Something told me to look at that gauge, and I call that an inspired thought. So pay attention on what your eyes are being directed to and what your eyes land on, what you see, and it's a fun game. And once you're tuned into that, you're going to go, oh my gosh, it's so much easier. This life is showing you where to go rather than you trying to agonize over.
And I'm feeling...
It's a GPS.
I'm feeling that your crown chakra is opening up more and more as we're talking to you. It's getting positive tingling,
Oh.
so that's good. Yeah, this is a sense too that it's saying. But this is about you. You have the gifts. You have the abilities. You just have to realize
I
it.
think she does. I think
She
you're really right
does.
on that.
I'm feeling it.
She just,
Yeah.
But they're all bottled up, and she doesn't know what she's got going.
Yeah, and that's why when you said she needs to write it down, every single thought that pops in your head. And if you get tired of trying to find a piece of paper and pencil, start dictating it to yourself, okay, on your phone.
Set a timer on your phone.
Yeah.
As a reminder. Your phone probably isn't far away from you. And just let that, and put it down for a daily, a ring. It'll just, or a wristwatch that goes off at the same time. I'd say put it on your phone. And just go sit in the bathroom for 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are.
Another exercise that we're told that works very well, and that came from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, is to light a candle and stare at that light for 5 minutes.
I like that. So set your alarm, pull your candle out, and light it for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah. And don't ever blow out a candle. You either snuff it or you pinch it. Yes, you can wet your fingers.
And don't do it while you're putting gas in your car.
No. Well, hopefully the candle's nowhere near your car. I'm just saying. Well, we appreciate that you feel that we're amazing.
We are amazing. I would admit to that. No ego there.
Not at all. Okay, anything else we need? They want me to invite you to Tuesday night class because you have the abilities.
They're not done with you yet.
They're not done with you yet. Yes. This is a free Zoom class. And come on, show. It's very strange today as far as what we do. Okay, no, I don't want to do that either. Okay. I tried to put it in there and it didn't pop up. So let me try one more time. Advice at sonoranmystictarot.com is the email. It's not popping up. Like I said, it's very strange today. They're playing with us. Anyway, get a hold of us. Oh, there it goes. This is very strange. You saw me hitting it, and it wouldn't pop up. Now it's popped up. There's the address coming up. So email Don, and he'll send you a link. And I encourage everyone in the chat, because we all have abilities. A lot of us don't know what our abilities. Can I message you for the info? Yes, but it's coming on right now too. But yes, you can message me. We all have abilities, and we all start out very low. I mean, I walked into Monday night class, and I sat down with Don, the first one, and I amazed myself at how much I did. From then on, I was hooked, and I've been to Monday night classes, and now we do a Tuesday night
She's
classes.
a junkie.
Yes, I'm a junkie. But it's time to change things up, so the more the merrier. Come and meet us all. If you're in the Phoenix area, Monday night at Everything Just Rocks in Tempe.
Roughly 48th Street and University.
I would say 52nd and University, because 52nd is actually the street that goes through there. It's near Priest in Tempe. So that's the best place.
Just Google Everything Just Rocks.
Yes. And we call it EJR for short. But we also, Tuesdays are great. Tuesdays are free. Monday night class are $15.
True.
So, all right. That seems to be the last person we have today. I hope we helped you all today. I know you helped us, and you help us practice. And remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share. It helps us tremendously, and it's an exchange of energy. Okay, Mr. Gabriel, are you?
They are lined up.
Okay, cool.
They are poised for,
Words of
especially one. You never know who that is. We see you. We listen to your thoughts. We listen to your dreams. We listen to your questions. We listen to your quandaries. We listen to your dilemmas. We know of them, for we have been in the same shoes you now walk upon. We can highly identify with the rituals of pain and agony and pleasure and surprise, for we have experienced those as well. We sit from a perspective that's more clear to us now than the vantage point you inhabit. Be it known, though, that the name of the game is to have fun with all of this. Don't beat yourselves up because another has said something that is misaligned with your thinking of your own image. It's not true unless you believe it. None of this matters unless you attach meaning to it. So for another to say something you consider rude is only rude by your own calculations. The other way to look at it is the extreme opposite, as that poor person doesn't see me as I truly am. How unfortunate for them, for they don't know what they're missing. When you look at another that seems in turmoil, take the opposite attitude that you would normally consume yourself with, in that, oh, that person is not someone I want to be around, as opposed to, that person needs help. I will send them energy. There are multiple ways to look at the same situation and come out with a different attitude, or shall we say, emotional result. We vote for the highest emotional level you can reach in a given instant, and that is purely done by your own thinking. Those who misalign you in traffic are simply having a day in traffic, as are you. You can choose to engage or choose to say, excuse me, I'm sorry, or back off completely and not engage at all. Those are all your choices, much like the dance class spoken of earlier. If you step on someone's toes, apologize. If they step on your toes, still apologize. It diffuses the situation. We encourage you all to go on today dancing your way through your life, today and every day. Don't worry about the dance steps you missed before. There is always a new routine available from the instructor. Blessings to you all. Continue on your journey and don't be afraid of that fork in the road. Either fork that you take will be sustaining to you in some instant and some case and some conclusion. Blessings to you all until we meet again. This is Gabe signing out, and remember, we will be back.
Wow.
That's so much fun.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. Sorry about the confusion, and I know some of you, we didn't see your texts. It won't be that way next week.
We like to mix it up and keep it interesting.
Believe me, they keep it interesting, very much so. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you next week.
Till we meet again.
Have a great one. I wanted to say first, happy St. Patty's Day. Have a great one. Don't overindulge too much, but enjoy.